Welcome to the Mother-Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today.
Hey mothers and daughters, here at the MDI, which is Mother-Daughter-ish show. We'd love for you to support us by joining us over on Instagram at Mother-Daughter-ish _. Join our book clubs and our mastermind groups. And if you are interested in advertising your woman-owned business, contact us at contactmdishows@gmail.com. Hey, come on and join our movement. Welcome to the Garvan Woodland Botanical Gardens. I've got a treat for you. Here we go. So we're going to be walking through to the Botanical Gardens and checking out the chapel. This is Hot Springs, Arkansas. As you can see, it's very, very, very wooded. And says do not enter. I guess that means in your car. To purchase tickets, it says welcome to the gardens, please enter here. And she said that the chapel, Chipmunk Cafe, I never think that. She said that the chapel is 200 yards over to the right. So anyway, look at all the beauty. I love here, birds chirping. See all of the beautiful green trees and nature and all of that. It's gorgeous. So the front says that's the Pratt Welcome Center. And you can see, remember, Hot Springs is where the Mountain Valley spring water comes from that we talked about, I think, in the beginning part of the year. When we were talking about drinking good water. It might be beautiful like in your front yard. It would be so gorgeous to have all of these natural rocks and stones here with the water falling right there.
Somebody go to pushing, all I know.
Just push me and be careful.
The springs there. That is so beautiful.
I'm a dog, but they got it.
Great place for family trips, marriage trips, mothers and daughters trips. Just be a good place to go to take everything in. I kind of go in the entrance and get my tickets in.
What to you is the highlight that we can? What to you is the highlight that we can see?
Sorry.
I get that.
Okay. Anyway, there's nothing. It's just like really lovely. But that,
All right.
I mean, that is really downhill, and
Okay.
the big push, ma'am, it's a big push coming back
Yeah,
uphill.
well, we won't do that.
You
Well,
don't do that.
Jared,
So you're
what
gonna-
we can do is,
So you're gonna come out here.
I can walk back up, you know.
Sounds so beautiful. I'm just gonna take the windy road. I don't know if you watched the show, Mothers and Daughters, but Angie and me, we went to the Botanical Gardens in North Houston. Oh gosh, maybe a year ago. And that was so much fun. This is absolutely beautiful. There's a nice little map. I'll stay there on that video so you can kind of get a little bit of a grasp of it. I gotta watch where I'm watching because everything's natural right here. I'm just checking it out. So eventually we're gonna get to the chapel eventually. I do like that the surfaces are pretty smooth. You know, the thing about coming to these type of places, there's so many twists and so many turns. Like You see me going here, but then I could also go there. Or I could go here, or I could go there. It's like, I have too many options. So, it's kind of fun. Imagine a backyard. Now, when I think about homes, I'm from Texas, so we're used to seeing Garden of the Pineland. We're used to seeing big yards. So when I think of a yard like this, imagine having a yard like this. For me, I would put a tiny house on it because it would be more important to have the yard space than the living space because I'm not gonna be there very much anyway. But check that out, how beautiful it is. Imagine having like a garden party or brunch or even a nighttime event with all the lights and everything. So you could actually create something like this. They sell these type of lights at like your local Walmart. Look over there. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. I told y'all in the last video, I love being outside. But what am I afraid of? These animals. You know, these animals. Okay, so should I walk down there? No, I'm gonna stay on the path. The path. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is with the blue lights and everything. So in your backyard, imagine if you created like on your patio, you have a deck or a patio, and you create like a light show, basically is what I'm gonna call it. I gotta watch where I'm walking. You see everything goes down. But imagine if you created like a light show, and that light show consists of blue lights, LED lights, red lights, white lights. And like, for example, if you lit your trees up like that, or just even the wood that's on oh, look how beautiful. Okay, yeah, we gotta make sure we go over the bridge because that right there is exciting. But look how they took these trees and just put lights on them to make them look like they are blue. You can see that, how beautiful that is. And then as you're walking through like the garden, so can you imagine how beautiful and how lit up it is at nighttime? I hope y'all can hear me chewing this gum because I'm really going at it pretty fierce. I'm gonna walk around because I could go down, but I want to walk around because I want to see everything. Now this, the Botanical Gardens in Houston that Angie and me went to, the Botanical Gardens in North Houston, it was free to go in and walk through. It was free to just roam around. I think we roamed for several hours. This one, it did cost $20, but you know, they're raising money for whatever they raise money for, because one thing I do know for sure is that it takes a lot of money to keep all of this alive. Look at how beautiful this is. I want to toss my gum out, but I will not be doing that because it is just too beautiful and too well kept, and it just wouldn't make sense to do something like that. So as I'm walking through here, I'm imagining every kind of animal that could pop out: deer, monkey, baby bear, I guess y'all call them a cub or something. But I'm thinking about every little animal that could pop out. But I love the fresh air. I love the fact that we're getting ready to walk over this bridge. Y'all know, if y'all been watching the videos, of course, how I love to drive my car over bridges. So can you imagine how excited I am right now to just be able to walk over this bridge? Look how gorgeous it is. And as I'm walking over, it feels so sturdy, so nice and sturdy. And look at the beauty of the blue lights. That's what I was telling you, the blue lights, white lights. They mixed a little yellow in with theirs. Oh, that was so much fun. Hi, bitch. And then just to be out. So imagine if you lived out here and just once a month you came and you walked around just for the sound of the waterfalls right there. And that's all natural spring water, by the way. We are in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And some of these waters, they say with different bath salt and different things, have healing properties in them. So it might be something you want to check out at some point. But I do want to just have you to just look at it and gaze at it. Some of these videos, what I do is clip out certain parts of it and then use it as like my evening time music or something like that. Or just like put a big picture up on the big TV screen and to be able to hear that water sound. I remember one time when I was in the rainforest in Costa Rica, it rained and thundered so hard. And everybody was like, oh gosh, they were so scared. I went and got my cell phone and I recorded it. Look at that. I went and got my cell phone and I recorded it because it sounded so beautiful. I mean, thunder sounds like you've never heard before, and the rain was just like a big mist. It didn't sound like it was hard. It sounded like just like a big mist. Look at all that over there. Think about snakes, everything possible that could be out in nature, and great opportunity to be able to like do photos for like graduation or photos for a wedding, engagement, any kind of photos. I mean, just if you love nature, you would want to do it. I guess like this little area is what sometimes they call like the lookout area. And when you have like certain lookout areas, there's always something magnificent to see. Like right now, you can see all of that water there. I'm gonna keep going. Like I told you, I'll eventually run into the chapel. Oh, we have another bridge. Oh gosh, I don't know which way to go. You see what I'm saying? I could go that way, or I could go that way. That way, or that way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna see what it's got going on over here. I love a good bridge, I'm telling you. There's just something about it. Imagine doing like a photo shoot on the bridge. Okay, so, oh, I get it. So I could have walked around or gone the bridge. Well, duh, quite naturally, we going on the bridge. And then at the end of the bridge, it has steps. And you can see the steps. So what I like about that is it's handicap friendly, because if you couldn't do the bridge, but if it was me, I would do the bridge all the way to the steps and then turn around and go back around. But if you can't do the bridge, then you can just go over there. And if you're in a wheelchair or something, especially an electric chair, would be really nice to have comfort to get around. But anyway, I know a lot of the botanical gardens, like the one in Houston, when we visited, the funny thing is, you know what, it must have been a year ago, because it was during the Halloween time, because they had all of the information up about the Halloween festivities that were getting ready to come up. And so they do have like Halloween crawls or whatever you call them. I don't really know the name. I see something that looked like a big dinosaur construction, but I can't really see it. Let me see if I can get in. Is that a big fish? What is that? I don't know what that is. See, I am absolutely enjoying nature. As a girl who is not one of those people who's out in nature, I absolutely had a great time and didn't even think about the killer. Look at all of that. So, oh, I love those. I love those. They just really spice up an outdoor area. But so I guess it's like a, we'll see it up close when we get over there. That's neat. Imagine if that thing lights up at nighttime. It's probably like super gorgeous. Okay, this way to the Sensory Garden, Southern Inspiration Garden. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stay on flat land. This way to the Sensory Garden and Southern Inspiration Garden. Yeah, I don't know if I have the right shoes on for that. I'm gonna stay flat. That sounds very interesting. So, look at these blue lights. Like, think about like some of those flowers that are like blue. I probably should have went up there to see what it was all about. But I didn't. So, just check out all of the nice forest and all the water over there. Wow. It feels good out here. It's like probably 75, 80 degrees or something like that. But it feels really good. You see what I'm saying? Choices. I could go right, or I could go left, or I could go right, or I could go. Okay, so the koi ponds are that way, the waterfall is that way, and the floating cloud. Okay, well, we gotta still come back to the koi pond and the waterfall. And right now we're going to the floating cloud bridge. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I always think about when I come to places like this to wear comfortable shoes. Like I have, I don't think they're letting us go. Oh, it says no entry. Restricted area. So they're doing some more building on it or something, I guess, because it says that we can't go, only authorized personnel. Okay, well, instead of going right, I should have went left. But anyway, what I was saying is that when you go to a botanical garden and you go by yourself, just wear comfortable shoes and pants so that you can just look at everything that you want to look at. I'm gonna go that way and go to the water. See, I can go straight around to the left, or I could go to the right. And if I go to the right, then I'm gonna get to see all that body of water over there if it's open. And look how beautiful that is. So if you go with friends, I suggest maybe you take a picnic basket and have maybe a picnic at the botanical gardens. Now, this particular botanical gardens has a place called the Chipmunk Restaurant. It looks like it had a lot of great food, burgers and things like that on the menu. And I was looking at it going, maybe I should get a bite to eat there. I know I've got a couple of more places to go, and I really don't want to eat right now. I'd rather get something and eat it in the hotel. Then that way, I'm there. I could drink all the water I want to without worrying about anything. But look at all that water. You see that? See that? So that's what this way got me. So I bet what's going to happen is that as I keep going around, it's going to actually end up just going in a circle and taking me back up. You hear that, man? Oh, let me tell y'all. One thing that I love, and this is why I decided that I have to have a convertible car. One thing that I love is hearing the wind, but I love having the wind to hit my face and my scalp. Oh, I can't even tell you. I just can't even tell you how much I love the wind hitting my face. Sometimes when I'm just kind of resting or daydreaming or whatever, I think about 2 years ago when Paiton and me were driving an ATV. She was driving, I was the passenger on the back, and she was driving the ATV, and the wind in Tulum, Mexico was just hitting my face. And I think it was at that moment I was like, I gotta have a drop top. I gotta have a drop top car, because this feeling right here, I need that in my life at least once a month or more. So that's my only dilemma about actually purchasing the car, is because I probably would only drive it 2 or 3 times a month. And so, it would just be for fun, I guess. But, really beautiful. So coming out to places like this is almost like being in a natural park or forest, and you can walk down and you can see, there's the waterfall right there. I just ran right into it. I think you have to walk down to get into it. Let me see if I can get a picture. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see that waterfall? Oh, Look how gorgeous it is.
It was literally at that moment that I was like, now just what I'm gonna do if Bigfoot comes up out of there, or a cheetah, or some kind of wild cat or bear. I tell you the things I do to give you guys great content. Whew, jeez.
Look how gorgeous that is. I mean, imagine just sitting here for 20, 30 minutes and just literally being able to see the waterfall from there. It's really gorgeous and it sounds really beautiful and everything. Can't really beat that. Having one in your backyard too. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so I guess that's the koi pond. Okay, so now we're back over here. Oh, it looks like, oh, I get it. It looks like a, ooh, I don't want to say that. Girl, I almost thought I could walk down there. Look at this. This is some trickery thing. I was about to be like, okay, let me walk over there and get a picture and then came to my senses.
Thing I did notice is that the peacefulness when there wasn't a lot of people that were just kind of out there, it was so nice and peaceful and quiet, and all you could hear was like the water falling, me walking on the leaves and things like that. I don't know how they keep these places safe to the public, but you know, it did cross my mind after a little while. But other than that, I really had a great time and just felt safe, felt comfortable, felt very serene. It was really a lot of fun. So check out the Botanicals.
I just heard a little noise. So I thought, okay. Oh, so I'm back to where I was. Okay. I was like, I just heard a little noise, so at least if it come to get me, I have it on video. I mean, yeah. Because I could just imagine that there's a lot of animals that would be hanging out. So, oh, it says at 10 and 11. So, see, I'm glad I didn't walk up there because 10 and 11 only. Okay. That's kind of neat, though. How they've got that kind of, we've seen that on movies. I think now, as we're heading back, we're actually, I believe, headed back to where the chapel is. And there's a lot of construction going on back there. I think now I'm headed, look how cute that bridge is. I mean, I had to walk over that. I'm gonna walk over it again. That is so cute, like London Bridge. Not literally, but the font still like it. Okay. Oh. A little bit more waterfall. Look how beautiful. I always tell people, you know, I take a lot of pictures and video of places that I go to, but sometimes the pictures and the videos really do it no justice, and I hate that old cliche, you know, you just have to be there. But sometimes that is true. You have to actually be there. You have to actually experience it. So I'm gonna just give you a little suggestion that the next time you're wanting to go to Arkansas, the Joy Manning Scott Bridge of the full moon. Ooh, given an honor of your mother. Oh, Look how nice that. Oh, wow. Next time you want to go to Arkansas, even if you're just going to Little Rock, come over and check out hot springs. In one of my next videos, you'll see that I'm going to the hot springs bathhouses. You'll see that I'm going to the spring water museum. I only drink Mountain Valley spring water. Really had no idea that it was right from here. Had no idea. I've been trying to figure out where it's from and kept forgetting to Google where it was from. But as I was doing my research for here, that's how I realized where it was from. But look at the big trees. Really, so very nice. Very nice to take like a little stroll. Just like your kids or husband or significant other. But I tell you, I get a lot of inspiration from coming to different places and seeing different ways to look at different things. So there's that little bridge. To the church. I wanted to let you see how they put those lights out there. So they put all the colors on the trees. Yellows, oranges, red, beautiful green, all of that. And then we're going to keep going until we get to the chapel area. Look at that. Natural rock. I know the first year I came to Arkansas, I fell in love with a piece of property here. And it's in Berryville, Arkansas. And what I loved about it is on the whole property there is Slade rock popping up out of it. Let me tell you why I love Slade, because one time when I remodeled my house that I'm in now, it's still there, I used the Slade rock. And the reason I use the Slade rock is because, like, when you bathe, you take a shower, the smell of the rock is so refreshing. I think I should cheat. Yeah, I have to walk all the way around. So hit it to the chocolate. That's a great idea to hang your lights. Put a netting up there. I see they used it over here too. It's a good idea. Okay. We'll continue on the path of getting to the church. I think it's called Anthony Chapel in the something with the G, Botanical. I'll get the official name and for sure it'll be in the description. So garden at the Townwood. You know what that reminds me of? Remember that movie that forgot what channel it came on with Terrence Howard, and it was called Wayward Pines. Oh my gosh. I might go back and watch that. It's cute. That's real cute. Again, I gotta watch where I'm stepping. I think I went that way. I don't know. I think I had so many choices chose the other way. But we'll come over here and see what this has to offer. Some type of structure, but look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. It's just a circle, but look how beautiful. But there's a whole structure where I guess if you had a wedding at the chapel, everybody would walk to the pavilion. Ooh, the winds win. Another bridge. Another bridge. Another bridge. Another bridge. The winds win. How cute. Okay. So we'll keep going. And at some point, it's a lot of walking. At some point, look how cute it is. It was my favorite background right here because I was thinking to myself, if I had a big wooded background in a yard, that I would want it to exactly look like what I see behind, where they just took, you know, different light lamps and things and just hung them from the tree. And I was just thinking, like, if you had a backyard party, that scene right there would be so beautiful. I used to see people's pictures where they gave backyard parties, but that's my favorite. I don't think I went this way. But again, if you're gonna go through a botanical garden, carve out some time. Okay, so this one says Weyerhauer Bonsai Garden, went there. Garden of the Pinewood, went there. Great Lawn, Garvan Pavilion. Oh, I think that's the around the way to get to the pavilion that we just saw. That I was saying you could have the reception in. So I'm gonna keep going this way. Oh, look at the harvest. Oh, look at that. Background sound was so beautiful to me because it just represented everything that we think of when we think about fall and we think about the month of October. We think about the holidays. What a nice harvest. Okay. Oh, and it's in a Capricorn. Let me get back further so you can see. Look at that flower picture. It's in a Capricorn. I've been wanting me a necklace with a gold Capricorn and the coins falling out. Just like that. Oh. Okay, I guess that's my notice to tell me to go ahead and get it. I see some other pumpkins laying out. You know, maybe they had like a pumpkin patch run or something for the kids, which would be really cool. If they can have like the Halloween parties and stuff for the adults, they could definitely give away the pumpkins. And look at these. They're the little baby pumpkins. So they real cute. Let me show you just how cute they are. Look at that. Look at that. Look how gorgeous they are. Okay, so this sign here says it's the Model Train Garden and Chipmunk Cafe and Picnic area. So I'm gonna go over here to the Chipmunk Cafe and Garden, and I think I'm getting closer and closer to the chapel. Chipmunk Cafe. Oh, I needed a ride in the... Okay. So we're here at the Chipmunk Cafe. And it's pretty cool. Property and just kept walking through the path and found this awesome little cafe called the Chipmunk Cafe. Looked like they sold some really, really, really good food, but I didn't want to try any of it because it was like burgers. But if you're there, try it out. A little tip: if you just want to go to the chapel, you can just go to the chapel and there's no cost. But if you want to do the whole botanical walk, that's what the $20 was for. Of course, they don't tell you that. Anyway, other videos, like I was telling you, make sure you always, when you go to a city, to go to the visitor center because you can pick up all kinds of information in case you're trying to find some things to do. And when I was coming through here, they had the Arkansas Welcome Center, and I didn't go and I regret it because it was on my side as I was coming through here. And I wish I had gone in there just for the experience, if nothing else. But this kind of gives you a little idea of all the people that have sponsored the building. So let's see how good I am on instructions. So we're walking back out, and then she said a little bit down the way there's going to be a little left turn, and then we're going to go 200 yards. That sounds far, y'all. 200 yards to me sound like 5 miles, but okay. Let's just keep going. Let's see if we can find it. This was such an amazing walkthrough. I didn't get tired. It wasn't hot. Actually, it felt really, really good outside, like maybe 70 degrees, 75. The air was so fresh and so wonderful. You're going to see in the next video on that same property, I went to go visit the Anthony Chapel. I'm going to put that in a separate video because it was so beautiful and so amazing. But if you get a chance to go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, I was on my way passing through to go to Eureka Springs. But if you get a chance to go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, look up all the fantastic things you can do. I found at least 10 things that I could do there, and I had a great time. Everything was really, really safe, really clean, really quiet, really beautiful. The people were nice. And I just had an amazing time, and I didn't even know this botanical garden existed. But if you get a chance to go, enjoy yourself and have a great time. Hey, mothers and daughters, here at the MDI, which is Mother-Daughter-Ish Show. We'd love for you to support us by joining us over on Instagram at Mother-Daughter-Ish_. Join our book clubs and our mastermind groups. And if you are interested in advertising your woman-owned business, contact us at contactmdishows@gmail.com. Hey, come on and join our movement.